Dear loved one, I need you to know that my heart bursts when your heart bursts, and my heart sinks when your heart sinks. It's automatic. I wish that I could say that your life will be rich with wonder, and it will be, but it will be full of ache too. Being a kind soul does not grant you an easy path. It does not give you wings to scurry safely away from anything that this world tries to hurt you with. And as much as it kills me not to be able to sweep you away from every angry thing, I shall be here in and through, broken or healed, weeping or rejoicing. I will fall and fly with you. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Epoxy Me That. How are you? I hope doing okay. And I want to thank you for showing up today. We are going to do some jewelry today. So if you love making resin jewelry, stick around, my friends. Grab your popcorn, your fuzzy socks. You're going to love this one. First, we're going to start off with pouring these molds right here because we're doing these in 2-part epoxy, and the rest of our jewelry is going to be done with UV resin. So let's go ahead and get these poured, and then we can start on the others because they'll be done like that. You can see here I have 3 molds down here, and I have already cut out some little iridescent papers for them. These 2 are supposed to be different colors. This is supposed to be pink, and that's supposed to be purple. But I'm just going to bunch them up a little bit and then poke them down in there in a little while. And then this one right here is stuff that you make fishing lures with. It's right here. I got it from Temu a long time ago. But it's in the, if you still shop on Temu, it's in the fishing lure section. I don't shop on Temu anymore. But we're going to put that one in there, or in one of them. And we're going to make bracelets out of these. Yes, bracelets. Okay, let me go get the resin off the turner and we'll go ahead and pour these and get started. I have 3 cups here, and I've put Bond Crafter epoxy resin in each of them, just a little bit. And I've picked out Vivid Dye Teal. It's a resin pigment. And we're going to put a few drops in this cup. If we can get it out. Whoops, that's too much. Oh my sweet Jesus. Okay. Good thing I had a little bit more over here. We'll just pour some in there and now stir it up. Okay, that looks a lot better. I'm going to hold that to the side because I need to poke another hole in that one so that doesn't happen again. Because sure as the world, I will do it again. This is pink. And I'm just putting 2 drops in. And this one's purple. Two drops. And I'm using transparent colors because our pieces down here have that crystal look to them. So we want to really bring that out by using transparent colors. And I think I'm going to put another drop of that purple because that's really light. That pink is really light, but I'm going to stick with the pink because I think it'll be all right. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this glitter in there. This one's pink. And this one looks a little on the teal side. And this one is purple. And I get these from my local Hobby Lobby store. They're just little small containers, but I absolutely love them. They are beautiful. But they only come in certain colors, and I have a whole bucket full of them. I love them. Love, love them. Okay, now we're going to just give that glitter just a little bit of a stir. Wow, I can't even see the glitter in that one. I guess I didn't put enough in there. Well, I didn't put a whole lot in any of them. Oh well, we'll leave it be. Okay, I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol down in my mold here. Take that paper out. I don't want to put it in there yet. And then we're not pouring to the top. And the reason why is because I'm afraid that this is going to float to the top. Let's see if we can get away with putting it in there. Whoops. And it not spill. I mean, make our piece float to the top. Let's see. I don't know. It might work. Let's give it a try. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them because that one's not moving, but these are crumpled up, so they may work a little bit different. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Stop right there. Put our paper in. Okay, I think it's going to work. Take my heat gun, pop any surface bubbles. And then I'm going to spritz some alcohol. And then I'm going to move these over to my other table and we'll get started. Okay, I prepped our ring right here. I just took some of my 5-minute epoxy adhesive. It has a part A and a part B. Wonderful stuff. I've been using it now for a little bit, just testing it out before I shared it with you all. So yes, this has been my go-to for gluing my resin pieces or anything I need to glue. This and my Gorilla Glue. I'm still using my Gorilla Glue, but I've been experimenting with this, testing it out, and I'm very pleased with it so far. So that's what I glued my spinner on with. Now I just ordered me some silver spinners. I don't think you're going to be able to see that spinner on there, but it'll just be for me. So, but I did order some silver ones because I do want to put some of those in my shop. And then we have this blank ring right here. I want to make a pair of earrings and a ring to match. And I thought we would do the puzzle pieces for autism awareness. I thought that would be something fun to do. So let's pick out the earrings. I just got these molds. I love making resin earrings. If you don't know that about me, you do now. I absolutely love, love, love making resin jewelry. And I needed some new earring molds. I haven't purchased an earring mold in a while. And I seen these on Amazon and I thought they were unique, pretty cute. You can switch them in and out and make probably 100 different ways to wear an earring out of these 4 molds. Yeah, they're pretty unique. Let me know in the comment section below if you have these molds. So I think I'm going to go with, I really like these right here. But I think for these earrings, the autism awareness, I think I'm going to go with these right here. So that's the ones I'm going to pick. I'm going to put these away. We're going to make our ring that's going to fit in there out of this mold. And we're going to put some of these in the mold. And I kind of want to do layers and stack the puzzle pieces. So maybe we can get a beautiful outcome. And then I'm going to use the Super Sparkle Silver by Laura's Art Corner. I don't know if she put a sticker on there or if it fell off. I don't know. But both of my Super Sparkles, well, I think all of them that she sent me, yeah, none of those have a Laura's Art Corner sticker on the top. Maybe she forgot to put one on there. But we're going to use the Super Sparkle in silver behind the puzzle pieces. I thought that would be pretty. I'm going to be using Bond Crafter UV resin. So let's get started. I don't know about you, but I really struggle with the bubbles doing UV resin. I try the lighter thing. I don't know. What do you all do other than picking the bubbles out? And then you always miss a few, and then it messes your resin piece up. I don't know. I struggle with UV resin. I do. And you would think I wouldn't, using it as long as I have. I don't know. I like spritzing alcohol in my mold to get rid of the bubbles. So I'm going to spritz a little bit and see what happens. Not much, just a little. Kind of move it around. Have y'all tried that yet? I don't know. We're going to give it a try. No, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put a clear layer in first. And my little flower. And now I'm just going to hold it up and see if I can see any bubbles. Okay. We're going to do one together, and then this one I'll do off camera. That way we'll save on time. I'm going to try my little tweezers that has the silicone on the tip. Let's see how it works. And I'm just going to pick a few and kind of zigzag them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cure it up. Okay, I'm going to flip it over, cure that side. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and flip it back over. See if I can get y'all down a little bit closer. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit of resin in there. And then I'm going to put some of this Super Sparkle Silver from Laura's Art Corner. Close it up so I don't spill it. I have not used these Super Sparkles yet, so I thought we'd try the silver out and see how it looks. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to try to squeeze it and pour it in there. Go ahead and add our resin. And then I'm going to take, well, I guess we don't need to use any more of that. Let's just take some from here. Okay, now let's run the lighter over that. Hopefully there's no bubbles. And let's cure it up. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I think it's pretty. Let me get this one out. Yeah, that'll work. And then just take this deburring tool and go right underneath there. Get that out. And then it'll go like this. That'll hang from there, like that. I wonder if we should do one in gold and see if that would look better. Yeah, let's try one in gold. I'm going to try this Light Wish golden UV resin for the little flower. And let's see if that looks better. And spritzing that alcohol in there it wasn't a problem, so I'm going to try it again. Now we're going to put a little bit more UV resin in there. And sprinkle a little bit more glitter. Okay. and put in some more puzzle pieces. That's 2. Man, they do not want to come out of there. 3. I think I got 5 in there. So I'm just going to move them around. We want more in this layer than we had in the first one. Okay, that looks good. I can't get that lighter down in there, so I'm going to spritz some alcohol in. Hopefully we won't get any bubbles. Cure it up. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing until we get to the top. Okay, let's cure it up. We'll see. Okay, let's demold it and pray that it doesn't have a bubble. Yes, no bubble. Yay! It's pretty. I love it. It's so 3D looking. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but if I turn it to the side, if you can see how they're stacked in there. And when you look down at it, it's so beautiful. Okay, so that's going to go in our ring right here. And then I thought we would take this right here, which I buy in the rolls from Hobby Lobby. And if you get them when they're on sale, 50% off, that's the best time to get them. I thought we would take it. I don't know how I'm going to get it on there yet, but do it like that. I thought that would be pretty. Now I want to make something to put on top of this ring to make it a spinner. So I have this little mold right here, and I thought we'd do a heart. And I'm going to use this Baby Love from Laura's Art Corner for my glitter in there. So what we're going to do is just take the UV resin, squeeze some down into our heart, get some of this glitter, put it in there, mix it up slowly so we don't stir any bubbles in there, hopefully. Right? I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol on top of that in case there's any bubbles, because I've had good luck spritzing the alcohol so far. So the only thing I noticed, if you use the alcohol, let it dry before you cure it, because it could make ripples on your resin piece. That's what I've been doing, and I haven't had any accidents so far. So I'm going to cure that up, and I'll meet you back. While that's curing, I'm going to take my little sander blocks, spritz a little bit of water on it, and then take our ring here and just rough up the bottom. like that. And now that's going to give us some grit when we glue it onto our ring. Now I'm just going to take my 5-minute bonder here, and I'm going to put a little dot there of part B and a little dot here of part A. And I kind of just match, you know, put down the same amount. And that looks to be the same amount of each. And then I just take a little stick and put it on my ring here. Okay, that's about all we need. And now I'm going to place my resin piece down onto the ring. And then I'm going to place it in a bed of rice and let it dry. Here's my rice. I'm just going to set it down in there like that. And let it dry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And we're going to add some more UV resin to the back to fill it up. I'm going to put a little bit more glitter in it. All right. Now we're going to cure it up. And I finished the other gold earring. So there it is. And put this glitter up before I spill it. So now we've got both of the gold ones and both of the silver. I finished them both. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. There it is. Isn't that glitter beautiful? Oh, it's so beautiful. And there's just a little bit over there. So now I'm going to take my sanding block again, spritz it with some water, rough up the bottom, clean it off, and I hope this glue is not dry over here. It looks like it's still. Yes, we only need a little bit. You do not want to over put on a spinner with your glue. Do not add too much glue on top of your spinner. If you do, it's going to run down the side of your spinner and it's not going to spin anymore. Okay, I'm just getting it situated on there to where it's even. Right there. Okay, I'm going to go stick it in the rice and let it dry. Now for the main event. Are y'all ready? I am super excited for this. Let's go ahead and demold our pieces. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. We'll just sand that right there and make sure it is nice and smooth. Now let's get this one out. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I love it. Now let's see what this one looks like using the fishing lure paper. You ready? I don't know. It looks like you can actually see the paper in there. See? Yeah, that's not my favorite. But it's pretty. It is. It's pretty. I guess no one else, maybe no one would notice it but me. You think? You think it's one of those pieces that no one would notice it because they didn't make it? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Isn't that so sparkly? I love it. What we're going to do is take this bracelet right here. And we're going to remove the center from it. And we'll just put that to the side and use it maybe at a later date. Then we're going to pick out 2 of these beautiful hearts. I'll list these in my description box in case anyone's interested. They are absolutely beautiful. I add them to some of my jewelry pieces. And it comes with silver and gold. They're beautiful little hearts. Look at that. Aren't those beautiful? So we're going to add 1 of these to each side of the bracelet. Now we're going to take my spring-loaded drill that I got from littlewindows.com. If you don't have this drill, you really need to invest in one. I'm telling you, it is a lifesaver. Watch this. You just put it where you want your hole. And I'm only going to make 1 little hole because this is still a little soft. So I'm not going to do any more than that. But usually, if this was fully cured, I'd do about 3 in and outs with my drill. We're going to get out some eye pin screws. And I chose the longer ones, a little bit longer, for this project. They do come a little bit smaller than that, depending on what you like. And I'm not going to put any glue in those like I usually do because this hasn't fully cured yet, and we're not going to need that glue. Once this fully cures, that's going to be it. It's not going anywhere. So I'm just going to kind of sit here and take my time twisting it into my piece. And there it is. And if you accidentally come out the back of your piece with your screws, just take some resin and do a little dome over it. And that'll take care of that. I have done that before. So that's our piece. Now we need to put it together. And I'm just going to sand those little edges later on. But just letting you know, I'm going to make it smooth so that it's, you know, nice on your arm. So let's go ahead and put it in our, let's put it together. Yeah, I should have turned that heart the other way. You know what? I'm going to remove the heart, and I'm going to put it on its own jump ring and add it. I think it will flow better on the bracelet, lay down a little bit better, and just look all around better. So we're going to put those on their own little tiny jump ring. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now let's add our hearts. Alright, I moved up a size in my jump ring because that other one was just a little bit too tiny. Let's see. Let's add it right there. Oh, that is so cute. So pretty. It turned out so cute. I think I need to turn those hearts around. Yeah, so they'll fall the right way. Yeah, I just need to turn them around. But they are so cute. I love it. Yes, I need to make a bunch of these to put at my booth. I think these are really going to sell. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. We've got everything finished here, but I do want to add this handmade with love on my bracelet. Let's see. I had to switch that out right quick. I had the wrong one on there. I had two ends on there because I had taken them all apart. So I had to take it off and add the right one on there. Now, that's correct. So, I want to take this little... Oops, there went my jump ring. I want to take this and put it right here. Well, well, that jump ring just does not want to go on here, does it? I found it again. We're going to get it this time. I'm going to add it right there. I think that will be pretty. Get it closed up before I drop it again. Perfect. There we go. And then there's the handmade with love. It'll be dangling on this side. So cute. Oh, and I do want to mention, if your arms are a little thick around your wrist, that's okay. Take your bracelet here and your pliers and just pull it out a little on each side. I do have chunky fingers and chunky wrists, so I just pull it a little bit and then put it on there and it will fit comfortably. And if it doesn't, then just keep pulling it out a little bit till it does. It's very pretty, very pretty. I love it. Got that twisted. There we go. Now, so we're finished with everything, my friends. Here is our ring. And it turned out so cute. It's dry. I have to pull it out a little bit for my fat fingers. And there's that one. Isn't that cute? And then here's our spinner. Let's put it over here. And when you move your hand, it just spins. You don't even have to touch it. Just move your finger. I love it. Love it, love it. And then here's our earrings. This ring is going to go with these earrings because, of course, that matches. They turned out so cute. So cute. And my daughter loves these. She wants me to make her some in several different colors. And then that's the gold ones. That's how they turned out. Really cute. So let me know which one you are most excited about. For me, I'm most excited about my bracelet. Yes, I think it turned out so beautiful, as well as everything else did too. But this is the one I'm most excited about. So let me know which one you are most excited about today. And I did get our ring finished with that chain around the outer edge there. My camera went dead and I had to plug it up, so I'm sorry, but I'll walk you through how I done it. I took my 5-minute epoxy that you seen me use earlier, started up on my little board, and then I took the toothpick right here, the fine point, and I just took my time and went very slow and made a little line of that glue all the way around the bottom. And then I took my chain and placed it on there, and it stayed. I didn't have to fight with it or anything, and it cured up pretty fast. Turned out super cute. I absolutely love it. What do you think about it? I definitely would wear that. And with the earrings to match, that's going to be a really cute set for someone that loves autism awareness, or maybe they work with autistic children. It's a beautiful set. Beautiful. So let me know which piece you are most excited about in the comment section below. And I'm so sorry about yesterday. Hopefully this video made up for it. I hope. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your weekend. I don't know what anyone has planned. I don't really have anything planned. Just working on my video for Monday. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.